one day, I don't know if it was like, I feel like it was like around 10 years ago. It could have been like 7, 8, 9 years ago. It's popped in my mind a few times, but today it just popped in my mind right now. Was one time I was going through it mentally, emotionally, right? And I was just, didn't cope with my emotions well, right? I would always be like grown ass dude, just, shedding my tears, all that stuff, right? And one time I was going through it, my brother Isaac had came over, probably like around 10 years ago, close to 10 years ago. And this is like way before my family turned against me or started even participating in anything against me, right? I had my Holy Bible, the same Bible I have today, I still had, right, in my room. I just didn't read it back then. I had the Bible since I was in middle school, so since I was like 6th, 7th grade, since I was like 11, 12 years old, 10 years old, I had that Bible. That's my prophetic Bible, my Bible of a prophet. I got it when I went to church and did my confirmation and my classes and all that, my communion classes, and got my first communion, my confirmation through the Catholic Church, St. Joseph's. And anyways, about 10 years ago, I was in my room at my old house. My brothers came over. I think he was like cleaning up the house. He was working for my mom at the time, maybe, or maybe he just came to visit. I can't remember the exact scenario, but he was there. He was talking to me, like calming me down or something. And I pull out my Bible. I open it to the most randomest page, and I'm like, God, basically thinking God's gonna guide it to the perfect page for us, And I'm like, I think shedding tears, or like just kind of anxious or something. My brother Isaac was there. I opened my Bible right in front of him, and I opened the Bible, and the first verse I read was family will, basically a verse that says the family will turn against me. And this is before like my family started doing anything against me. And I prophesied in front of my brother Isaac before I actually manifested my full prophetic gifts. In front of my brother, I had showed him, I opened the random verse, random page, and it said my family basically would turn against me. And I said it directly to his face, and I stopped reading because I was like, oh, I don't want to read that. And I was already going through it, and I was already thinking my family was against me too. And I prophesied it to his face about 10 years ago. And then it started happening within the last, 7 years, 8 years, whatever. And I prophesied it, right, to my brother Isaac in front of his face. And I stopped reading it because I was like, I was already going through it. And then I read something horrible like that, you know what I mean? And then, and I prophesied it to him. And it just popped in my mind how God works. Sometimes God uses the Bible and gives us messages before they happen. And I'm a testimony of that every day.